Welcome to the Radiant Life with Tatiana. I am your host, and I'm obsessed with empowering you to live and create the best life possible. I'm a master mindset coach, breathwork facilitator, and a passionate little Latina who loves sharing the magic behind your subconscious mind and energetics. If you're looking to uplevel your mindset, learn all about spirituality and manifestation, and to be inspired in making a change to embody your best self, you are in the right place. My goal is for you to see and unlock your limitless potential, to have the tools to break free from the chains holding you back so you can create and live your most radiant life. I am so excited to have you here listening today. Now let's dive into today's episode. Hello, love. I am so excited right now because we are in Embrace Your Radiance season, and this makes my heart so happy as this only happens twice a year, and this time it's better than ever. I'm finally opening up the recreation of it to the public. Embrace Your Radiance is my 4-month signature group coaching program, and it's designed to help you let go of the past, rewrite your story so you can feel confident with yourself and create a life you're obsessed with. And we are starting August 15th. Embrace Your Radiance is for you if you're currently struggling with negative thoughts, emotions, anxiety that make you feel stuck and not good enough inside. If you're feeling a lack of purpose and fulfillment in your life or career, deep down you know you're made for more, but you just are not sure what it is and how to get there. If you're struggling with habits that don't serve you, such as people pleasing, lacking setting boundaries, not doing what you say you're going to do, struggling speaking up and using your voice. Maybe you're frustrated with the lack of results and accomplishments in your life, thinking you'd have so much more to show for, you'd be at a different place at this age. We can help you overcome that. Inside this 4-month, you're going to be able to release all negative emotions and the baggage from the past so you can feel happy and positive and confident in yourself. You're going to be able to feel clear and connected with who you are, what you want, and how to bring that into your life effortlessly. Feeling so aligned, so unfazed by others' expectations and opinions and judgments as you are going for your goals. You're going to feel confident in using your voice, speaking your truth, being able to effectively communicate so that can improve all the relationships in your life. You're going to learn how to live life on your terms, feel happy and passionate every day when you wake up. This program is to help meet you with where you're at. It's an intimate and safe container to do the work that you need to help get you to where you want to be. You're going to have all the knowledge, guidance, and tools you need for life. Yes, you get lifetime access to the program material so you can overcome the obstacles and live a life of freedom. This program is everything I wish I had when I was struggling back in 2016, 2017. And it's broken down into 4 phases to help you implement the changes you need at a pace that feels right for you. Inside, you're going to feel so deeply supported by me. I'm here to hold your hand, teach you, and guide you. You're going to have a community that is doing the work by your side. There is so much more to this. I'll let you check out all of the details on the website, all the testimonials of all the amazing transformations that every single woman has experienced inside of the program. If you are ready to take control of your life, to step into your true power, feeling the best you ever have, I invite you to join and apply today. This only happens twice a year. We're going to be starting August 15th. You can apply and read more with all the links in the show notes. But I'm here to tell you, you are capable of making these changes, of having a life you love. It all starts by believing and taking a chance on yourself. So will you do it? I'm here to support you and I'm here to guide you. You got to meet me halfway. I hope to see you inside. I cannot wait to support and guide you. If you have any questions, please send me a message. You can do it on Instagram at Tatiana_Kuto. Send me an email. All the information is in the show notes below. For now, let's get into today's episode. Hello and welcome to another episode of The Radiant Life. Are you eager to find out about this lie that you have been told? We've all been told this lie. The difference between us all, though, is whether we chose to believe it or not, or when we realized the truth of this lie that we've all been told. And I want to share this with you because maybe this one episode, maybe this one moment will be that awareness moment, that breakthrough moment that you need, that belief for yourself that you've been told this lie, and full permission now to never have to believe this lie again or do anything that you feel like you had to because of this lie. So, okay, Tati, what's the lie? People have the inability to choose their own legends, to choose their own way, to choose their own life. People believe that. People believe the lie. The lie is we do not have control of what's happening to us. There comes a point, it's primarily I think it's teenage to adulthood, where we believe this lie that we lose control of what's happening to us and it's all up to fate. It's just, we're out of control, right? And there's a point in this lie that there's a little bit of truth, right? We can't control the good or the bad things that may happen to us. Of course, God has a plan. Universe is always conspiring. And we can't have control. But we can have control over ourselves. And we can have control over where we end up, the path of our life, the purpose of what we're here to be. You see, when we're kids, we have no fear, right? We see limitless opportunities. I'm a firefighter. I'm a doctor. I'm a singer, right? We have this imagination and we really believe in ourselves. We feel so connected. And maybe you had the belief that you wanted to be a singer, songwriter, or an artist, or an actress. When I grew up, I always wanted to be a singer, dancer, actress. I had a few other dreams. Depends on what age you asked me. But that was my childhood. Oh my goodness. I used to do dance recitals. I used to do concerts. I would scream, not sing. Britney Spears in the car. Sorry, mom and dad. And I had this dream and a belief that I would be this superstar one day, or just somebody, I don't know, just a performer, entertainer. I don't know, I'm podcasting, so definitely a talker. And so as we grow up, what happens, childhood, teenage years, young adult years, we start adopting the beliefs, the projections, the self-doubt others have put onto us. Maybe your parents are there's no money in singer-songwriting. There's so many people who want to be a singer. You're not going to make it. Bam, doubt. That belief just goes down a little bit more. And the more and more as we go through life, listening to these lies, we believe more that the control of our fate, of our destiny, of what we're meant to be here to do has more to do with God, the universe, than ourselves. But the truth is that we are in control. We are co-creators. We co-create with God and in the universe and source and whatever it is you choose to call your higher power. I call God. We are co-creators. We are given the power of free will and free choice. And so as we've grown up, these projections, these self-doubts, that one time maybe you failed and you didn't make it, on your talent show, or you didn't do good, whatever it is, you created a story that you weren't good enough or that you're a failure. And so that can't happen. Or your parents installed the beliefs that there's no money, there's no hope in you becoming an actress, maybe, they want you to do a doctor. We're so programmed essentially to do what everyone else is doing, right? And because we're listening to that, we get more disconnected to our truth, to our purpose, to our gifts, to our talents. And then we get confused of who we are, what we want. And we don't go after what we want because we believed the lie that we are not in control of our lives and what's happening to us, and it's up to fate. And that we need to go get a degree to make good money, or we need to be a doctor to be successful, or XYZ, when there's no passion and joy in it for you, right? This is a lie. You have control. And when you take your power back and you put your foot down and you're like, no, I'm not living my life to fit into society's normals, or I'm not living my life to fulfill someone else's dream, right? Maybe your family has a family business and they want you to take over the business, but that's not your dream. Your dream is to go move to Bali or do mission trips, or go, I don't know, open up your own business out in Montana. I don't know. When you can put your foot down and say, this is not my dream anymore, and I'm not going to do it for anybody else, right? I'm not going to take the practice. I'm not going to become partner. I'm not going to be a dog, whatever it is, right? And when you put your foot down and in that moment, you're like, I'm going to choose me. And when you take the time to discover yourself, you connect within, and then your desires, your passions, your gifts, your talents begin to show back up again. They're always there. As a coach, I'm not telling you what to do. I'm guiding you to the truth within you, to the answers, to the gifts that are already within you. Because your soul decided and knows what's right for you, right? And it knows what's meant to be yours. I tell my clients this all the time. Your desires are on your heart for a reason, and it's because it's meant to be yours. I don't have the same desires as you. You may not have a desire to host retreats, have a podcast, host conferences, right? I do though. I think that's amazing. I love that. But you may have a desire to start a clothing line, an organic, ethical clothing line that gives back to areas in your state, in other countries that are in need. You may have different desires, and they're on your heart for a reason because it's meant for you to go after and execute. We all come into this world with a purpose, with unique gifts and talents. We are all made unique. No one is you, and that is your power. And when you can own that, when you can see that, you can go after it. And your job in this lifetime is to discover it. And then when we make that commitment in ourselves, like, I'm going to choose me, I'm going to go after this goal, I'm going to do this, X, Y, Z, despite the noise, the universe conspires to help you achieve it. But it first comes with that commitment, that declaration, like, I am doing this. It doesn't listen to wishy-washy, the maybes. No, you have to be certain in your conviction that I am going after this. That's what I did. I had that moment in 2017. I was done working corporate engineering. I was done listening to what everybody else was telling me to do. Get a corporate job, do engineering. You're going to make good money. You're a woman engineer, right? But I was crying to work every day. My soul was crying for me to get the fuck out because it knew that my purpose was bigger than that. And when I say purpose is not what you do, it's who you are, right? I became an industrial engineer because someone once told me, we help what other engineers do and we make it better, and we help people and companies, streamline, make things better, make more money, save us time, right? We help. My purpose has always been to help people in some form of capacity, right? So that is my purpose. How I do that is different. And working in a corporate engineering job was not fulfilling me at the time. But that was my driving, I wanted to help. And so as you discover this, and sometimes you may know what you want, and there may be stories, you create these stories of like, oh, who am I to have that? I can't do that. Who am I to open up a donut shop, right? Like, who are you? I don't know. You tell me who you are. It's on your heart for a reason. Tell me why you're excited about it. Tell me why you're passionate about it. Sometimes we create these stories. That's why we can't have it now, but in the future I will. Maybe you have the desire to do mission trips and travel around the world. And you're like, okay, cool. I'm going to do this job for 10 years, 20 years, maybe even 5 years, right? And then I'm going to go do it. Or I'll do it when I retire. We create these stories. I'll do it when, X, Y, Z, when I have the money, after whatever. And what people don't realize is that they're capable of achieving that dream now. Going after it now. Get resourceful. Seek a mentor. Go after it now, because if you didn't notice and if you've never had a scare before, you are not guaranteed tomorrow. You're not even guaranteed the next hour. So why put your passions, your dreams, your aspirations, your goals on hold for when you hit a certain accomplishment, when you hit a certain age? It's time to stop believing the lie that you are not in control of your fate, because you are. And God is here to guide you through that. But you have to make the decision in yourself and commit to yourself. So that is the lie you've been told. That is the lie you may have been living. I can't remember the exact moment I realized, I've been on a long journey here. And if you haven't listened to my story, maybe I should do an updated story. But I realized I could take control. And when I made the decision, I'm going after what I want, discover more of who I am, to get clear on what I want. And when I decided, I committed. There was no plan B. There was no turning back. What did I have to lose? And I'm not saying I didn't have these beliefs, these fears, these thoughts of the worst case scenarios. I had that, but I learned to quiet them down. I learned to overcome the beliefs and stories, the identity I used to be, who I used to identify with. I let it go. I rewrote my story. I recreated a new reality. And it came with first me choosing to believe this lie is not true and I am in control. If this resonates, if you're like, okay, I gotta make some changes, that may mean, changing your career. That may mean leaving a relationship. That may mean moving out of state when your entire family is in one town. I don't care. If you're feeling called to go live out a purpose, a dream, a passion of yours, go do it. And if you are struggling with discovering what it is you want, because you're not really sure of who you are, and you can't really know really what you want until you really know who you are, because the what you want may be what other people expect or think you should want, right? Or maybe you know what you want, but you're just like, I have these stories, these past baggage, these beliefs that are holding me back. Or I have these thoughts like, I want this and I kind of know how to get there, but like, actually, how do I get there, right? If you land with any of these examples that I have shared with you today, Embrace Your Radiance coaching is for you. This is what I help my clients with because I've been through it and I've been able to get myself out of it. I coach from an embodied place. I share with you everything I know, everything I've experienced to help you get to your results and goals faster, to avoid the trial and error and the mistakes, to help you not get stuck in those stories and those beliefs and these other lies that you have created for yourself or have been told. That is what I help, so that you can release what's holding you back. You can rewrite your story and step into your true power so you can create a life you love. It's on your heart for a reason. If you're feeling called to make a change, if you're feeling called to do anything different, if you're feeling that you could use the coaching, the mentorship, the support, the hand-holding, the knowledge maybe, I'm here for you. And I invite you to apply and join for Embrace Your Radiance. We are starting August 15th. This opens up only 2 times a year. And if you're listening to this after the August 15th start date round, don't worry, still apply and let's see if it's a good fit for you so we can get you on the wait list for the next round. And maybe one-on-one coaching is a better fit for you. And we can chat about that and see how that would look, how that would feel. Maybe having a more intimate container with me to look at your life, your business, and where you're going is a better fit. It's going to be amazing to have you in it because you are worthy of achieving your dreams. And I cannot wait to hear your transformation and your testimony at the end. So many of the women that join are like, they join, but like, they're like, I didn't know if it was going to work for me. I was just so stuck, so confused. What else did I really have to lose? I kind of went in like, and then like 4 months later, they're like, holy shit, I did not know I could change this much about myself, about my life in 4 months. You can have that too if you believe in it. So let's let go of the lies. Let's gain back that control and let's do some work because you are worth feeling good about yourself, feeling happy about your life, and for you to wake up every day excited to do what you do and be who you are. Okay? Whew. I just riffraffed from the heart. That felt good. Wow. Well, I hope this landed. If it did, send me a message. Let's chat. Maybe Embrace Your Radiance is perfectly for you. And if you're listening to this is your sign. And let's see if it's a good fit. If you know somebody who needs to hear this message, please send it to them. Because the more we're following our hearts and our purposes and in alignment to ourselves, the world is a better place. And if you think more and more people should hear this, and if you share this on Instagram, please tag me at Tatiana_Kuto. Thank you so much for listening. I hope this was the tough love that you needed to hear, that sign, maybe that push to go apply for Embrace Your Radiance. or one-on-one coaching, all the links to apply are in the show notes below. And you can also check out my website for more information. And let's change your life. Let's let go of this lie. Let's take back control. Let's create our own legends. Thank you so much for listening. I love you. I appreciate you for listening. And I hope you have the most radiant day. Thank you so much for tuning in today. If you enjoyed today's episode, please be sure to share it with me and write an Apple iTunes review so I can keep the good stuff coming your way. If you aren't already following me, you can find me on Instagram at Tatiana_Kuto. Make sure to tag me in any posts that you share. I love and appreciate you so much and cannot wait to connect with you in the next episode. In the meantime, go out and radiate your light into the world.